Look at that. Prawn Puri. Look at that beauty. Let's make this. Start off with these tomatoes. So we're going to peel these. So the easiest way to peel them, get a sharp knife, just go over the top, create a crossing like that. Once you dry your tomatoes, pop them in a bowl, put some hot water over, and let them soak for about 2 minutes in the hot water. Get yourself a bowl with some iced water in, fish these out, and we're just going to put them in there, stop them cooking. And that's what happens after a couple of minutes. They just peel off like that. Once they're all peeled, we're just going to chop them up and then put them in this bowl. Start off with your pan and you're going to put in about 2 tablespoons of oil. That's just vegetable oil. Next we're going to add our onions and we're going to cook them down until they get nice and soft. Next, add in your garlic and ginger. Cook that down for a further couple of minutes. After a minute, in goes your chopped tomatoes. We're going to cook them for about 2 or 3 minutes. Next, in with our spices. I'll leave a full description down below. But you've got curry powder, you've got methi, garam masala, cumin, coriander, and some chilli powder. Get them in, give it a good stir. Also some turmeric, or turmeric. Next, I'm going to add in some base gravy. I haven't got any base gravy, so I'm going to use some carrot and coriander soup. Just add in about 100 ml of that, give it a good stir. Now add in your chopped tomatoes. Stir them in, and then we're going to let this simmer for about 10 minutes. That's only been simmering a few minutes, so I'm going to add some water to it, about 100 ml. Stir it in and just let it simmer. And cover with a lid. In here I've got some chapati flour. We're going to add in some salt and some oil. Now give that a quick mix. Next, slowly add in hot water and slowly form a dough. Careful not to burn yourself. Once your dough's formed, put it in a bowl and we're going to let that rest for a few minutes. After about 10 minutes, as you can see, the oil's rising to the top, which is a good sign. Give that a good stir, and then we're going to add in another 100 ml of our base carrot and coriander soup. Now I've covered that with a lid and we're going to let that simmer for about another 10 minutes. I want the tomatoes just to melt a little bit more. So have a look at this. Still looking good there. So I'm going to add in some chopped chilli, optional, and a big handful of freshly chopped coriander. Let that simmer a little bit more. Next, I've got my dough. Just going to give that a bit of a roll out. Now it's rolled out, let's chop that up to equal parts and roll them into balls. Ooh, misses. Now we're going to roll these out. Now I've got my chapatis rolled out nice and flat. My oil is at 160, so we're going to put these in. Just keep flipping these over, making sure we get a nice even coating. Push them down. Now just get them out and rest them on some kitchen paper. Now let's have a look. That's looking really good, that. Just going to write down. So what we're going to do is get our prawns and just add our prawns in. And we'll cook them for about 3 minutes. Well, look at that. I think it's ready to plate. In with the puri. Now in with the prawns. Look at that. A little bit of garnish. And there it is. My prawn puri.